Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode number 84. This one I'm reviewing the 873rd episode of the anime, pulling from the Brink, the Formidable Reinforcements, Germa, and the 933rd chapter of the manga, A Samurai's Mercy. This episode is adapted. The newest episode of the anime is adapted from chapter 2898, adapting pretty much the entire chapter. Which I'm not surprised at this rate that they're doing this. Yeah, they've been doing this now for the past few episodes, adapting like one full chapter. The reason? Not many chapters left, and there's no reason to spread it out even further than there already is. So yes, as of this episode, there are 4 more episodes left to go. So yeah, this particular arc will wrap up by episode number 877. Yep. Excuse me. The episode picks up right where last week's episode left off, where you have Sanji's siblings showing up to save him and Luffy from Oven and his forces. Though Engine, the eldest of his brothers, takes on Oven, actually manages to give him a crucial blow, like blasting almost a hole in his chest. Yeah, and you have his 2 other siblings take out more of Oven's forces, and his sister basically drags him out pretty much off the island. Though Engine basically, Ninja, he was the one dressed in blue. He dragged him a good portion of the island, and the other half, his sister Renju, decided to pretty much drag him pretty much off the island. And she said goodbye to him, and she also basically pushed him on his back. And of course, they show a flashback of his childhood, where this is not exactly the first one they show, where he escaped from the Germa capital, where in the flashback originally the capital was attacked by an enemy force, so Renjin broke him out of his prison cell that he'd been put in because, well, he didn't have enhancements. So yeah, they imprisoned him there, made him sort of a man in the Iron Mask, and his father pretended he didn't exist. Yeah, his father was a terrible person. Heck, he raised his own sons, the 3 who stayed, trained them to be emotionless, and basically not treat him like their father. No, treat him like their frickin' commander. Only Renji basically was not treated this way. Yeah, thank God for that. Mainly because she's a beautiful woman. Though for some reason, the one who's in green, yeah, because of his whole enhancement thing, apparently his hand can turn into a robotic arm and basically cause to nearly strangle a guy to death. Yeah, and of course, Renju decided to use her poison to kill 3 sharpshooters near the edge of the island. And of course, Germa is basically and what's Judge doing this time? Having us for his blast the Tart fleet. Yeah, they're pretty much destroying it, destroying and obliterating it from the ocean. Smoothie, of course, is still doing her normal thing, doing nothing but spouting exposition. Yeah, she's doing it for quite a while. She doesn't do much of anything. Yeah, and of course, Broly also spouts out. This is, of course, well after Luffy and Sanji got past this point, where she basically spouts out that Katakuri got the pay by Luffy. Everybody, even Oven, got upset by it. And apparently this is heard over the transponders now, because apparently on Whole Cake Island, they heard this too. Maybe their transponder snail signal was still turned on. So, yeah. And of course, they're also curious, how the heck are these people alive? I thought their kingdom was destroyed. And of course, Ninja's like, nope, we actually smashed all those flies and dumped them in the ocean, and dumped them in the sea. Yeah, he killed him and his people, basically the Germa, killed all the invading forces and dumped them in the ocean. Unknown to these people actually had devil fruit powers. Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to Big Mom's children. Like, all of them have devil fruit powers. Every single one. Apparently, the ones that were defeated apparently didn't have any for some reason, which is kind of weird. Yeah. And of course, they get off the sea, and of course, we see the Straw Hat ship. They don't do much in this episode. Of course, Brooke makes his infamous pervert questions, like, he's asking, like, maybe Ranger show me your panties. And of course, Nami does the usual thing of bopping him in the head. Yep. This overall was a really fantastic episode, and definitely beginning. I'm looking forward to next week's episode when Luffy's finally back in the ship and see the emergence of the Sun Pirates. Oh yeah, the Sun Pirates are gonna show up next week's episode. That's gonna be interesting. Now it's on to the newest chapter of the One Piece manga. On the cover, you see the return of Edoru for the first time since Skypiea. And apparently he's blowing bubblegum. Yeah, this is his first appearance since that arc. Yeah, people love Skypiea, but man, this character has not been seen since then, and this is something though. This chapter is called A Samurai's Mercy. Pick out where last week's chapter came out, where you have the Shogun basically be upset over this one woman who dare talk back to him. Yeah, and of course, Rob is protecting this little girl, and this particular samurai does something really unexpected. Yeah, and there's basically a shake up in the castle, and the woman gets squeezed, and the woman does die. She gets killed by the samurai. And of course, Robin is protecting the little girl. Brooke shows up and scares him. Like, it's a ghost. He's like, I cursed thee. A starfish skeleton really exists. Yeah, this is funny. Everyone's like so shocked to see Brooke. Spirit. Oh, tacos, Robin. Araba. You're okay. Yeah, this is so funny. Brooke just basically acts like a ghost because he can do that. Yeah. Running away, and you see Nami and the elderly ninja, and apparently an old friend of hers shows up, who apparently knew when she was younger she was smoking hot, which apparently was known as the Man Killer. Yeah, and she's like, foo-foo. Yeah, I should talk about this. I've seen this particular phrase used by women mostly, even in the high school DxD light novels. Mostly a few women say this, but okay, is this supposed to be a laugh or something? It's like, ha ha, like, yeah, saying foo-foo. I'm not sure what the heck this is supposed to mean. It's just a phrase that usually women say. I've never heard men say it. Mostly it's women. She's like, nope, apparently she knows him. And he says, Ninja Art, Ball Crusher. I think it's so funny. Yeah, because she threw a ball, and she's like, is that even ninjutsu? Yeah, it's basically her throwing an object at this guy's groin. He's like robbing in pain. He's like, Ninja Art Paralysis. Now that is Ninja Art. That's from Naruto. And they do Dry Garden, which get away. And of course, the woman is killed by this samurai. Kills her by basically slicing her up. And she was the courtesan. Yep. Asking why they do it. It was a samurai's mercy. It says you'd be judged, prove your loyalty, and shows off this little piece of paper that apparently spooks him. Yeah, then Robin is basically confronted, says, hand over that brat, or I'll bite her to death. Hand over that brat, I'll bite her to death. Seriously, I'll bite her to death? Yeah. This line is very similar to a line I heard from Countdown. Yeah, I've read Countdown, where Superman Prime, formerly Superboy Prime, where he says, I'll kill you to death. Yeah, I'm not sure why Oda thought, well, at least the translator thought this was a good idea to put in here. I'll bite her to death? Seriously? Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah. It's probably by far one of the dumbest things I've seen in this particular series. And then Nami calls her weather baton and summons Zeus. Ooh, you called, Nami. I'll give you weather egg. Really? Yeah. It was like running away, and he was thundering these people, and of course causing a storm. And then we cut to a different portion of the country where Chopper, the pervert daimyo boy, another little girl are the talking to Big Mom, who still got amnesia. I'm like, Chopper, aren't you gonna tell this woman she's Big Mom? Yeah, I have no idea. And she has a little slurper thing like she says, and the thing says, 9 days until the final date of the battle. Cherry Olin. Okay. I'm not sure what this means. 9 days to the final day of the battle. Okay, it's a bit unusual, but yeah. This was a pretty good chapter. It does advance the arc really well. It does feel as though that this portion of this saga of One Piece for the Wano Country arc, this portion feels like it's mostly wrapped up, and hopefully we're gonna get back to Luffy soon, because it's been a little while. He hasn't seen the past I'd say about 8 chapters maybe. I think the last time we showed was maybe like in chapter 918. It's been a little while since I've seen him. Yeah, but next week definitely is not going to break, but probably 2 weeks from now going to break. Yep. So that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for at least 2 more videos today. One is newest episode of Boruto, and I'm hoping to finish up Case Closed Season 7 so I can do a review of that. And that'll be pretty much it for today. Just basically 2 more videos after this, alright? I'm going to do this next video. Bye.